Convocation is now in session. As Chancellor, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to our 312th Convocation. Before we proceed with the ceremony, I'd like to call upon Professor Margaret McGlynn to present Western University's land acknowledgement.
I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge that our beautiful Western campus is situated on the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenape, and Attawandaron peoples, who have long-standing relationships to the land and region of southwestern Ontario and the City of London. The local First Nation communities of this area include Chippewa of the Thames First Nation, Oneida Nation of the Thames, and Munsee Delaware Nation. In the region, there are 11 First Nation communities and a growing Indigenous urban population. Western values the significant historical and contemporary contributions of local and regional First Nations and all of the original people of Turtle Island, also known as North America. Miigwech, thank you.
To all our graduates, first let me say congratulations. You've worked hard to achieve this. Graduation represents a major milestone in your lives. At Convocation, we assemble as a university community to celebrate and recognize your achievements at Western and to wish you every success for the future. Your learning days are far from over. Learning is a lifelong process. Western has not provided you with answers to all questions. At most, we hope that what stays with you is a way of thinking objectively, approaching problems with an open mind, and a healthy respect for new ideas, all tempered with compassion and empathy for the human condition. You are forever a cherished member of this great university, founded 140 years ago. We welcome you into the Western family. Again, congratulations to each and every one of you. Today, we also confer an honorary degree upon Rosemond Ivey in acknowledgement of her many contributions to our university as alumna, volunteer, and donor who has championed sustainable investing and promoted scientific research. She is a role model for young women entering business, and her leadership, both in the corporate world and in philanthropy, reflects the many values we hope to impress upon our graduates. To present our distinguished candidate, I now call upon Acting Dean Mark Vanden Bosch, Richard Ivey School of Business.
Rosemond Ivey. Rosemond Ivey, HBA 82, is a worthy honorary degree recipient for many reasons. But simply put, she has had an incredible impact on Western University and the strategic direction of philanthropy in Canada. A proud alumna of the Ivey Business School that bears her family name, Rosemond has been a strong supporter of Western University for many years. She is the daughter of Richard Dick Ivey, HBA 47, and the late Beryl Ivey, BA 47 from Brescia. Rosemond is chair of the Ivey Foundation and managing partner of JRS Group, a family office composed of Rosemond and her two sisters, Suzanne Ivey Cook and Jennifer Ivey Bannock. Prior to JRS Group, Rosemond spent 6 years in investment banking and 2 years in venture capital. She has worked to change thinking around investments made by foundations, both in their own financial investments and in the organizations they support. As you know, the Ivey Foundation gives to organizations that support conservation, education, and the arts. Now the foundation has moved to a sustainable investing model with even greater effect. Rosemond is also a strong proponent of investment in research. In December 2017, she and other Canadian Foundation leaders published an article in Maclean's magazine supporting the findings of the Naylor Report and the need for Canada to invest in research in order to ensure Canadian prosperity. The article stated, We believe that supporting fundamental research at higher funding levels in a better coordinated ways is vital for Canadian prosperity. Only by ensuring a truly world-class cadre of talented researchers and research facilities in Canada can we expect to keep up with the global competition and lead the way to the basic and applied research of the future. Both the report and the Foundation's request resulted in increased research funding in the most recent federal budget. Let me frame further evidence why Rosemond should receive her honorary degree. The Ivey family's support for Western represents one of the most significant philanthropic relationships between a family and a Canadian university. The Ivey family, both personally and through the Ivey Foundation, has donated more than $45 million to Western, including donations to the Ivey Business School and the Schulich School of Medicine and Dentistry. The Ivey family's philanthropic support to Western is very impressive. They have given to multiple faculties across campus and have supported research in a wide variety of areas. Rosemond herself is a generous donor to the Ivey Business School and the Fellowship in Teaching Innovation, an award that enables faculty members to pilot new ways of teaching to enhance the student experiment. Rosemond is also a very generous volunteer at the university in multiple roles, including her current role as member of Western's Investment Committee. She is also heavily invested in many other organizations she supports. At Western, Rosemond has contributed countless volunteer hours, and she continues to provide guidance and support for the university's investments. In summary, Rosemond's generosity and foresight have had a significant impact on her industry and on Western and the Ivey communities. So, Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor and in the name of the Senate, I ask you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, upon Rosemond Ivey.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Congratulations, Dr. Ivey.
Thank you, Rosemond, for your thoughtful address, and thank you for sharing rich experiences from your life's journey. At Western, we are very grateful for your many volunteer contributions. You have given us your resources, given us your time, and as a result of that, our Ivey Business School and other units across campus have benefited greatly. We are also grateful for your contributions to our investment committee's work. As a result of the good work you and other members of the committee do for us, our endowment has grown significantly. We have protected our investments for the future, and we have grown our investments. So thank you very much. Distinguished guests, please join me once again in congratulating Western's newest Honorary Doctor of Laws, Dr. Rosemond Ivey. Will the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I'm very much honored to present to you the candidates who have successfully completed their academic programs at Western. I ask you to admit them to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates for which they have been recommended by the Senate of our university.
Under the authority vested in me by the Senate, you will be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates as shall be announced by the public orators.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Will the candidates please be seated? Mr. Chancellor, graduating students, colleagues, and distinguished guests, Convocation is the single most important time of celebration in the life of the university. Today, we honor those graduating students who, through determination, hard work, and intelligence, have met the demanding standards of a Western degree. Western's affiliated colleges, Brescia University College, Huron University College, and King's University College, bring a special dimension to the undergraduate experience at Western. They provide a liberal arts college community environment within the larger context of a major research university. Today is also a proud day for all of us associated with Western, including our Board of Governors and Senate, our faculty, our staff, and our friends in the community. It is wonderful to see so many members of our community of learning who have taken the time to join us to celebrate this important day in the lives of our graduates and the life of the university. Today, those of you crossing the stage join a special group known as Western Alumni. Their numbers more than 300,000 alumni and growing, living in 150 different countries around the world. We are pleased to have Mr. Gary West with us today representing our Alumni Association, and I'd ask him to please stand and be recognized. Western's Board of Governors is charged with responsibility for the overall governance of this institution. Today, again, we are pleased to have with us Ms. Kathy Barker-Jason, representing our Board of Governors, and I'd ask her to please stand and be recognized. I would also like to acknowledge and thank the parents, spouses, partners, children, relatives, and friends of our graduates who are here today. This celebration would not have been possible without your loving support. I ask that our graduating class rise once again, turn around, face your family and friends, and give them a warm round of applause for supporting your journey. Now let me congratulate once again the remarkable students who graduate today with Western degrees. Today you become partners in the outstanding academic achievements of the University of Western Ontario. My warmest wishes to each and every one of you. We're now going to proceed with the granting of the degrees and diplomas. Before we do so, I have two special requests for those of you in the audience. First, as a courtesy to all our graduates and their family and friends, please hold your applause until the public orators signal when applause is appropriate throughout the ceremony. This will ensure that each graduate's name will be heard. So let me expand a little bit exactly how we're going to proceed. So we are going to grant degrees 3 at a time. So there'll be 3 students who will cross the platform. Please hold your applause at that point in time. When a class is done, or when we process large number of students from a large class, our public orators will be standing to the left of my side, right on your side of the podium, so they will signal when applause is appropriate. This occasion is very special. Each graduate is very special to us, and we would like the ceremony to be a memorable one. So I urge you for your cooperation. Second, we know that photographs are important for our graduates and the families. As you heard before the ceremony began, we are pleased to provide each graduate with a photograph of this special occasion. So we ask that you remain in your seats throughout the ceremony. Of course, feel free to take pictures from there. I now call on the public auditors to introduce the candidates for degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, the following is a candidate from the School of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Deep Nguyen.
Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration. Zara Al-Wadsiti, Colette Susan Annetz, Bobby Bachman. Stefan Baranski, Christopher Bell, Robert Bell. Ryan Cameron, Sam Castelli, Mark Siotka. Christian Clark, Emma Clark, Aisha Corey. Sandy Dalton, Craig Edward Cunningham, John Crockett. Ryan Disa, Waqar Farouk Khan, Azam Farouki. Colum Sean Fury, Louis Goluboff, Jason Daniel Edmund Greeley. Jason Green, Janet Hazelton, Sarfraz Huda. Rainier Hugenholtz, Meredith Eve Irving, Fenwick Jeffrey. Ryan James Gary Jenner, Jian Kong, Matthew Kingston. Andrea Corney, Rachin Kumar, Sheldon Lace. Jeremy Nathan Lai, Lawrence Lau, Christine E. Lavoie. James Gerald Lee, Selby Kent Legg, James W. McDonald. Chris Malberg, Navkaran Maan, Chuck Gerard Marple. Brooke Jean McAloney, Darnell Alfred Miller, Natty Enat Nashman. Gary Naves, Alan Neasy, Angela Christine Grassa Norman. Vaslikli Papadopoulos, Komar Patel, David Crawford Patton. Mike Peckham, Yaw Badaiko Poku, Madezda Pashnitsaina, Jennifer Jill Quick, Sagitha Ramakandran, Jamie Reed. Pietro Riga, Justin John Grant Robinson, John Leandro Marco Rocco. Mohammed Amir Salim, Cecilia Samsundar, Waylon Sharp. Nada Shepard, Michelle Sisko, Cassandra Smith. Roshni Soki, Sheldon O'Neill Solomon, Dimitris Sudas. Daniel Saranyi, Michael Alexander Tersigny, Alexander Teschler. Richard Ryan Thompson, Linda Mary Rita Tierney McAlpine, Justin Urquhart. Natalie G. Urquhart, Willard Urquhart, Peter Weber. Susan Wilson, Ming Ming Yap, Bradley Zacharias. Nisa Zarin.
Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Master of Science in Management. Arya Abawi, Sami Ait Bentaleb, Caitlin Christie Tennille Bauer. Susan Mary Bebnowski, Nolan Camps-Lesur de Rehello, Giovanni Filippo Castelli, Kai Chen, Alishan Danani, Natalia Ferran Tarubia, Brianna Sheridan Forbes Crow, Catalina Maria Franco Robledo, Chu Han, Glendon William Haas, Zihi He, Taylor Hoffart. Hanan Irani, Ashwin Jayashankar, Andre Kramsov, Jonathan Kormus, Amanda Lay, Xingrung Lin, April McCutcheon, James Mitchell, Esma Mirkayevich, Brandon Palin, Tanmay Rastogi, Jacqueline Alana Rennie, Christopher David Rosen, Jacob David Salzberg, Stefan Sasek, Douglas Scandret, Hilario Celis Moncho, Juan Fernando Serrano, Buranjay Sharma, gold medalist, Nishan Sodhi, Miklit Tibabe, Greta Untler-Lehner, Di Wu, Quinjan or Quincy Zhang, Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the Graduate Diploma in Accounting. Stephen William German, Daniel Robert Hatt, Mikalia Nicole Mihaljevic, Rory Hunter Newton, Paula Marie Acollison, Kauthar Ibrahim Kadir Agha, Shan Syed, Daniel Vannon. Omar Yassin.
Mr. Chancellor, the following is a candidate from Brescia University College for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Programs. Kimberly McCready. Mr. Chancellor, the following is a candidate for the degree Bachelor of Arts Human Ecology Honors Program. Deandra Carly Cassidy. Mr. Chancellor, the following is a candidate for the degree Bachelor of Management and Organizational Studies Honors Program. Lauren Elizabeth Francis. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, Food and Nutrition Honors Program. Ruba Al-Zaman, Megan Elder, Lauren Ann Gilby. Krista Emily Goot, Rachel Mary Lynn Davies, Lindsay Jane Smith. Jessica Diana Freakin, Stephanie Pui Wei Wong. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts four-year program. Laura Lee Marie-Therese Cooper. Victoria Ashley Hine. Kona Jean Keast O'Donovan. Mr. Chancellor, the following is a candidate for the degree Bachelor of Management and Organizational Studies. Kala Ilya. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, Foods and Nutrition, four-year program. Megan Baker. Nada Nihad Hashim. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts: Manisha Azizi, Alexandra Bisnath, Louise Bocart, Viviana Marie Mahoney, Lena Osman, Lauren Reed Tanvir. Natalie Wall, Lindsay Whetstone. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Human Ecology: Lena Ibrahim Ashur, Nicole Monsberger, Kaylee Allison Sowers.
Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates from Huron University College for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Honors Programs: Danielle Collier, Charlotte Lindsay Dunn, Andrew French. Jacob Simon Redham. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Management and Organizational Studies, Honors Program: Reed Robert Joseph Bethel, Selena Debert. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, 4-year program: Lee William Roth Davis, Callum Gregory Bean, Jessica Ire. Addison Murdoch, Annette Mieko Nakamoto, Justin Young. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Management and Organizational Studies: Daniel Scott Bingham, Sharat Rataram Chowdhury, Julian Scott Freitag. Hunter Hogarth. McKinley John O'Keefe. Nawaz Seni. Jordan James Sharp. Abad Ullah. Mr. Chancellor, the following is a candidate for the degree Bachelor of Arts. Kathleen Reynolds. Mr. Chancellor, the following are candidates from the Richard Ivey School of Business for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Honors Business Administration. Sydney Abernethy. Preet Ariya. Colin Richard Ball. Melissa Barham. Victor Bates. Kevin Bernhard. Julia Lynn Bevacqua. Will Noah Citron Biederman. Cameron Bryce Elian. Jason Michael Brown. David Jack Bunce. Chu Yi Kathy Chen. Alexa Shoma. Lee Cowan. Caitlin Cranmer. Iona Diaconescu. Jeremiah William Doran. Lucas John Dunlop. Charlotte Myers Foodie. Brandon Gable. Rachel Ann Girolametto Prosen. Charlotte Marie Glibbery. Jonathan Morris Goldberg. Dustin William Griever. Imran Ghulam. Megan Rosaline Harvey. Kelly He. Claire Elizabeth Henderson, Jonathan James Heedy, Nicholas Howard, Kathleen Timothy Irwin, Cooper James Jefferson, Amy Jiang,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a large degree group. Let's take a moment to congratulate those students who have already crossed the stage.
Hao Jun Jiang, Shirley Xiao Lin Jiang, Irene Cao, Andrea Kaplan, Aleph Karmali, Jennifer Sari Kestenberg, Nicole Koch, Jeremy Craig Korb, Yana Kovacevic, Carmen Leung, Sean Lee, Lindsay Liao, Roar Ling, Yuan Kun Liu, Anna Lo Giudice, Tony Yu Hong Ma, Benjamin King McNichol, Matthew Michael Maloney, Zachary Arash Matin, Eric John McClelland, Cameron Mimic, Nicole Lauren Moncada, Kareem Nabil Murad, Sybil Megan Mulcahy, Vanessa Omaruna, Jody Powlin, Alana Jade Pikov, Weng Chang Pu, Srijamia Rajuvanshi, Pratik Sundar Rao. Mark Kwan Ren, gold medalist. Ashley Shawchuk. Jeffrey Tyler Seaman. Hans-Peter Senhoner. Samuel Eugene Shadowitz. Rahim Shamsi. Nishta Sharma. Jin Shi. Jonathan David Solomon. Noah Springer. Diana Su. Kevin Tianhao Sun. Ferris Siddiq Saimum. James Michael Tucker. Yush Ta Krell. Mark Virilli. Michael James Vitch. Richard Wong. Kingsley Ward. Howard Ho Yin Wong. Jordan Wong. Lucas Wong. Rinel Victoria Wong. Iris Xin U Wu. Yi Zhe Xia. Jiling Eva Xu. Jingwen Jenny Xu. Angela Yang. Rostislav Yesip. Stanislav Yesip. Haitan Yu. Kang Yuan. Yuri Zaguri. Christina Zhang. Jipeng Zhang. Celine Zhen. Gina Zhang. Misha Zubko.
In the name of the Senate, I grant to the Registrar the authority to confer degrees, diplomas, and certificates to those candidates whose names appear in the official program but who are not present today. At this time, I invite Mr. Gary West, representing our Alumni Association, to say a few words.
Good morning. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, Dr. Ivey, and distinguished faculty and guests, more importantly, fellow graduates of the University of Western Ontario. Congratulations and welcome to Western's Alumni Association. You have worked hard to complete your studies, and today you move from being students to becoming members of the Alumni Association of our great institution. For those of you earning graduate or second degrees, it represents a repeated welcome. As stated earlier, you are joining over 300,000 graduates in more than 150 countries who are very proud and purple of Western, our facilities, our affiliated colleges, and our undergraduate and postgraduate programs. As your Western experience, which we feel is the best in Canada, continues as alumni, we are united in fond memories of our time here, and particularly the knowledge and friendships we gained. Your Alumni Association is dedicated to fostering and preserving these important bonds through the many programs, services, and networking opportunities that are offered directly, online, and at both the annual homecoming and through local chapter events. Our vision is to share a lifelong commitment, pride in our in Western and our related schools and university colleges. And remember, you are an ambassador of Western. Be proud, and in so doing, you will be benefiting both you and Western. Now I invite you to bring your guests to a reception in your honor that is being held in the Mustang Lounge at the University Community Center immediately following Convocation. There you can collect your 2018 class pin, enjoy some refreshments, and learn more about the extraordinary opportunities available to you as members of Western alumni. Best wishes for the future, and remember, wherever life takes you, Western University will always be home. Thank you.
Before closing Convocation, I wish to express my appreciation to all who have contributed to the success of the day. In particular, and on your behalf as well, I want to thank the University of Western Ontario Convocation Brass for their magnificent performance and their director, Professor James Mackay. May I request that the audience remain at their seats while the academic procession leaves the hall. Convocation is now adjourned.